Tonight is the night. Bright lights, high crowd. Yeah, we came to throw down. Everybody get loud. Tonight is the night. A-list can't miss when we burn it to the ground. Everybody get down. Tonight is the night. We stay climbing while our fame kept rising. Steady climbing, now we on top. It's not something you get, it's just something we got. Cause I don't know if you know we playing or not. Tonight, lights flashing when we step in the place, and you can feel the raw excitement from the look on their face. It's like the prize right in front of my eyes to take, and the sky's the limit, got no time to waste. Tonight's the big go, strike quick but creep slow. The competition is absent the moment that we show. Countdown from 3, go, press X to reload. Yet they still try to topple the kingdom that we own. Outnumbered but outgunning, we're fearless and crowd stunning. Never an error on record, there's no one to protect you. And we would still be right here if all the money was burned. But we stay bumping in your ear cause the money was earned. Yo, you can find us climbing, setting the bar, or you can find us red carpet when we hitting it hard. Cause the truth is you can find us wherever you are. Just look up, we're flying high with the stars. Cause tonight is the night. Bright lights, high crowd, yeah, we leave the throw down. Everybody get loud. Tonight is the night. A-list can't miss when we burn it to the ground. Everybody get down. Tonight is the night. We stay grinding while our fame kept rising. Steady climbing, now we on top. It's not something you get, it's just something we got. Cause I don't know if you know we playing or not. Tonight.
Oh, what could...
Time to play the game.
What the? Could it be?
Time to play the game.
Business just picked up! Triple H is here!
It's all about the game, and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it, all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it?
Triple H back for his final WrestleMania!
No way you can shake me. I am heavy debt. No way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland bench from a smoking gun. I am the game, and I may lose. So move on out, you can die like a fool. Try to figure out what my move's gonna be. Come on.
Oh. I mean, WrestleMania is just 7 months away. We are just 7 months away from WrestleMania. Tonight is the night. Here's the other side of this gold label. I miss them all, man. I miss them all. I'm very nostalgic when it comes to WWE and professional wrestling. I just started kind of checking back in on WWE lately. It's kind of drawing me in a little bit again. But I do miss him too, Rudy. What? There he is!
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks.
Shawn Michaels is here!
I've got the moves that really move 'em. I said chill up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy.
Couldn't help with that one. Make mention of my dude. You all heard the story 100 times when Shawn Michaels was in my church one Sunday morning. I got to talk to him, right? He was filming a movie, one of those WWE movies, being filmed at our church, our location here in Elgin. So Sean was in town for like 2 weeks filming. So he was in church Sunday morning, and I saw him walk right in front of me, right before the service started. He went and sat down with the congregation. I was like, are you kidding me? So afterwards, we went up and talked to him. Of course, I didn't get a photo because my wife is weird. She goes, I don't think we should take a picture of him in here. He don't want to take pictures. If you start taking pictures, everyone is. I'm like, he's Shawn Michaels. I mean, he held Colston. He took our son at the time, who was like maybe a year old or so. I'm never listening to my wife again. She always makes me not take pictures of people when I meet them. She's like embarrassed by it. I'm like, you do realize that we're standing here with Shawn Michaels in our church, right? Like, do you know how impossible that is to happen to me? I should have had him sign the church bulletin. I didn't do any of that. I was happy to meet him anyway. Number 75, Max Kepler. Well, guess Mr. Kixie was at Harvest. Don't you remember when they were filming that movie at Harvest? That was at Harvest. That's where your kids go. When we attended there. Prior to the James thing. Meltdown. But yeah. Yeah, send Heather to do it. Well, she did the same thing with Carrie Fisher. Like, now I'm getting mad. When we spent the day with Carrie Fisher at Celebration, working at her tent, she was kind of like, honey, you know the rules. There's no photos, no pictures. You know, I mean, she only, like, said it once, but I like to follow the rules. Especially with the opportunity I'm given to, like, spend the day with Carrie Fisher. And they say, please, no photos. I don't want to be like, hey, Carrie, can we get a photo? And then her be in a bad mood and be like, this guy Chris took a photo of me and I really wasn't ready for it or something. Then I'm fired. Then I'm that guy. I didn't have enough tenure yet to pull it off. Class 1, Robert. But she did sign that dope photo for me. It says, to Chris with love, Carrie. That is one of my prized possessions. Can't wait to see this guy back in action, huh? It's a class 1, Robert. Terry went to your church? Now that's cool. Carrie? Oh, yeah. She was, she is, I mean, she is quite the character. Nick Solak. She is a great personality. She's really, really good with the people. Yes, is it possible she was hopped up on various things? She didn't appear stoned. Do you know what I mean? She didn't appear as like, oh, God, poor Carrie. She's just stoned and out of her gourd. She does not appear that way. But she is a little wacky. She was. But she was very, very engaging with the fans. It was just really neat to watch her. I got to walk her dog, Gary. I had to take her dog, Gary, for a walk while she was signing. Oh, you did? Oh, cool, good. Anyone else meet Carrie at a celebration or anything? Star Wars? Any Carrie stories out there? Class 2, Carlos. Class 3, Carlos. Got to look closely for these one-on-ones. I mean, they're gold. They stand out up here, but we're shipping all the cards out of here because there's just too many little nuances and variations. There's a 50 bow. Oh, sweet. Well, that's dope. I know that about you, Bray. Good luck to Joseph Dalton, newest fan of the I Love It Here Club. Hope you get something dope out of the socks. Scott C. Where's all you brand new dudes that are emailing me today asking about times and how to watch? I was on the other end of that email, so I do want to make sure you got here. Drew Barrymore seems like she would be very personable as well. All right, Dylan. Anyone else have any brush with greatness stories? Uh-oh, red ink. Red ink of Kettle. Oh, look at that, Dylan. There's your boy, Kettle Marte. For some reason, it's red ink. That's got to be more rare. Right? 38 of 50, Kettle Marte. Oh, my gosh. Arizona Diamondbacks. Diamonds in the back. Are owned by Tony Lama. Oh, that sure does, Joseph Dalton. That's a very good brush with greatness story. Dave Casper was your football coach. Okay. Now that's really dope, actually. Acuna. Here's Zach Allen. Wonder who's going to win that dope Chris Bryant jersey. Buy-in to win week. Or actually month. Rest of the month. That's right, Ed. Ed, you been watching Raw? Have you been watching Raw, or are you done with Raw? Aquino rookie? Yeah, it seems like there seems to be some good storylines in there, and they're wrestling more, it seems. I think they were like, man, AEW, we really got to wrestle now. Because they do. I missed that night. What night did he do that? What Raw? I want to see it. Was it a surprise turn or what? He probably should have did that 10 years ago, but... I'm behind on AEW. Bobby Bradley, numbered to 50. Tonight is the night. Oh, I'm sure she did. Drew Barrymore is super dope. I mean, she's beautiful all around. Little Gertie. There's a Gavin rookie. Lindor Truffles. Cool, Martin Scorsese. That's big time right there. Some of you know my history, my Secret Life history. I won't go into detail about that because I'll start rambling. But those who know my stories. I'm going to write a book. I want to write a book so my kids know what Daddy did. Yadier Molina. Number to 50, it's Freddie Freeman again. Yeah, see, that's the thing. When you're working, you can't really ask for photos and stuff. It's not cool. When I was doing Star Wars, I worked with Anthony Daniels. I was his, I guess his handler, you call it, for the day when he's signing, like at his booth. He plays up the fussy droid personality. He really plays it up. Like, he was really testy and only wanted a certain amount of people up at the table at a time. Like, if more people walked up than 2 or 3 than he wanted, he would scold me and say, I only wanted 2 at the table now. He wouldn't want people to put their hands down on the table because it would shake it. I mean, it was... He didn't want the curtain in the back. If it was open, people would peek in and have to keep the curtain closed. I mean, you would think he thought he was freaking the president. Which he is kind of the president at Star Wars Celebration, so... Actually, he really is like the president at Celebrations. Maybe the mayor. He's the mayor. George is the president. This is Rangel Ravilio. Those are the 6 6 origins from last night. Do I have any origins on the website tonight? This is from a case. We opened up half a case, I think, maybe PYT or BOGO, and then that's the other side. We did a few last night. No booklets yet out of it. Maybe there are in there, if you believe that kind of thing. Say what, Tyson? How'd that happen? I gotta know. I get starstruck in that I think it's cool. I'm not starstruck where I'm like nervous and... Although when I did meet Shawn Michaels, not gonna lie, I was that guy, Ed. So it was out here in Chicago. Ed, you might even been here for that. And I got to meet Shawn Michaels. I waited till the line went all the way down and they do like last call, Shawn Michaels last call. Because if you're last, you get a little bit, it's a little bit more time with the person. So I was literally last. And I took my items up to get signed, and I forgot what I wanted to put on each poster and sign this, sign that. He kind of looked at me like, where do you want me to sign it, dude? Like, really? because they don't want to mess anything up. He did the show literally like, it was like 2 weeks after the church thing. So I was so excited to see him again and think like, hey man, do you remember me from church? No, I don't. Jesus Lizard, 75. Yeah. The only people that I would be truly dumbfounded by, like, you can feel their presence and be like, wow, would be Michael Jordan and George Lucas. That's really it for me. Michael Jordan and George Lucas. I think I would be a little, okay, this is happening. This is happening. This is crazy. This is crazy. Number to 99, Alex Bregman. Oh, damn, Tyson getting busted. Look at, there he is. Get off the field, dude. Stop filming me. Abreu, Houston. Robert Luna's in Germany. $25. Mookie. You did not, Ed. Are you serious? Oh, you the balls. Yo, he has a, I gotta watch it. He has a really good documentary on the network. I think I got rid of the network, though. I canceled it. I felt bad, but I never utilized it anymore. What'd you do? You say, hey, Mark, what's up? You could have at least called him Taker. You called him Mark? Dude. You should have asked him to help you out with your purchase. Yo, Mark, that's terrible. There's probably WWE executives that don't call him Mark. They probably call him Taker. I didn't mind the network when I first got it. I it was fun and I could see all the pay-per-views and watch some cool stuff. But as I lost interest in WWE, I never used it ever, and I keep getting billed for it $10 a month, which isn't the end of the world, but it's like I never use it. Kind of like Sling TV now. I had to get it just for NFL Network. Man, Tyson has a lot of brush with greatness stories, man. 150, Whit Merrifield. Mark. Oh, you're hilarious. That just cracks me up. I can picture you doing that. Hey, Mark. Will Castro. Detroit. 2 boxes left for this case to be dope. What do you guys think? 2 left for this case to be dope. Did you see the picture of me and the boys and Heather with him? You probably saw that. I met him. He did that same show you were at, Ed, when you lived here. That was just, Undertaker single-handedly melted down the show. It was always kind of busy there, but never super long lines and standing shoulder to shoulder on time. But Taker was there, and it was a madhouse. I had to wait like 3 hours. But that was just him standing there. They cue you through. They bring you in. You literally get 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Cool. Smile. Thanks. Bye-bye. That's it. I don't even know why I do those. Because all it is a photo and it doesn't mean anything because you got to say hi to him for 5 seconds. I got to think who I want to have come out here for MonsterCon during the National next year in Chicago. I want Top Shelf Breaks to be the party out here during the National. That's my goal. I want everybody talking about it. I want people to come out from the show to come to see the shop. I got to get some big signers. Maybe something like, oh, Top Shelf has the entire Saved by the Bell cast free signing. Cost me like $50,000. Nobody shows up. I bet John Cena will be a cool dude to meet. I bet he'd give you the time of day. 99, Willie Mays. I don't see John Cena being a jerk. Provide he's not walking out to the ring or a live event. If you just happen to run into him, I think he'd be good. Why, hello, Joe. How goes it? Scorpio Autos. Oh, here we go. Case hit. Johnny Smoltz, number to 50. Braves. We'll have Matt Yerkes make up some Scorpio cards. Adbert. How's ole, 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 ole for Tony Lama. Tony Lama. What's up, Tony Lama? There's Tyler. Tyler was watching the first half. He got the raise. Oh, no. Yuck. Maybe we should fly out Oz and Grammy. We can have them sign stuff. Put them in the booth. JT Romolto, number to 150. I've just been informed by our Vice President of Checklist Development, Tyson, that Tom Brady is confirmed, according to Panini on paper, that Thomas Brady does have autos in Spectra. Now this pack is not in good shape. This pack is opened. Well, that's pretty cool. Looks like the machine got it. Crunch, crunch. It got stuck in the stamping machine. Whoops. Look at this 101 Solaire for you, Royals owner. Only one in the world with those markings. Are the Patriots still for sale on the website? Pack search, yes. Are they still available on the website? Somebody got a deal if they are, because I don't think we knew if Tom was in it or not. Carter hit that Tom Brady in Spectre last year. Our last hit from the case is Anthony K. Toronto Blue Jays. Scorpio getting some hits. There's a Robert class number 1. Cam Newton's a Patriot. What's the deal with Cam? Is he coming back? Is he done with COVID? Oh, he's cleared today? Well, that's good. Here's my hope for Spectre. My hope for Spectre, I mean, the cards are always awesome.